Hi everyone, today is Tuesday, April 22nd. Now, normally I do these videos where I talk about the movies from that I watched last week. So last week was April 14th to the 20th, 2025. But I'm also going to add this Monday and Tuesday, the 21st and 22nd, in here. So we're talking about like 9 days of movie watching. The first one I started with like 2 Mondays ago, not yesterday, but last Monday, was The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance. This is a Western from the 60s directed by John Ford. I will say I appreciate James Stewart being in this movie because he's kind of nerdy and kind of wimpy. I don't know. He's like not like a strong man, not like really masculine or like a strong guy like who presents. He's quite different than John Wayne, and I appreciate a character like him being in a western. But I gave this 3.5 stars. Again, westerns just aren't my thing. I've watched a number of them now in these top 25 of the 1950s and 60s, and none of them I've really truly loved. So I'm just getting the sense that westerns are not my favorite thing because I don't know. I just can't see any of them as real masterpieces. But this was fine. It was good. Not like amazing, but 3.5 stars for that. And then I continued my Studio Ghibli marathon with Only Yesterday. And this was a nice little slice of life movie. Feels more like a series of vignettes. So I don't think the plot was super strong here, but there is some good character stuff. And yeah, this was good. I think I also gave this 3.5 stars. And then I rewatched for the first time Halloween 4, and I gave this 3 stars. And I was thinking as I watched this, I was like, this is one of the better Halloween movies. Like, I don't know, this is not a super strong franchise if, like, this is one of your better movies. Like, there's some real shitty movies in this franchise, like the fifth and sixth one and Resurrection. So, yeah, this is fine. I don't know. The mask still looks terrible in this movie. It's laughably bad. And then again, I am watching all 24 Studio Ghibli movies, so I continued my Ghibli marathon with Porco Rosso. I gave this 4 stars. I enjoyed it quite a lot more than I thought I would for a movie about a pig pilot guy, which has, I guess, references to Casablanca. But yeah, this was good. The ending was really good too. So, a lot of soul for sure. And then last Friday, I saw Sinners. I didn't see IMAX because the IMAX screening, there weren't any good seats left, but I saw it in Dolby and it was incredible. And I think I'm going to see it again this week, which reminds me I should probably get my ticket tonight for that. I have to see it again. It was that good. The best movie of the year so far of the 14 movies I've seen of 2025. And then I watched Pan's Labyrinth. I bought this on digital a little while ago. I must have seen this maybe 10 years ago or so, and I remember how awesome the creature designs were. But what really impressed me seeing it this time, really, it feels like watching for the first time. Like if you saw a movie once and it was like over 10 years ago, and then you watch it again, unless it really had an impact on you 10 years ago, um, it's kind of like watching for the first time again. So this was fantastic. I gave it 4.5 stars. The only little nitpicks, like I would have liked to see more between the little girl and the captain, like more conflict in their relationship or just more interaction between those characters. And also the captain and the mom, like it's really not clear why they got together. Like they kind of hint at it, and maybe the mom is just super naive and wanting to better herself by being with him, like get a better position in society. But it's not really clear like why they're together. Like I would have just liked a little more with that. But overall, this was fantastic. I love how it balances the fantastical elements with the war between the fascists and the rebels. Like the whole story is really engaging. This was like 2 hours, but I was interested in like every scene here. So that was really good. And then this one was kind of on in the background a lot, but I got sucked into it. But I was doing other stuff, so not fully paying attention. But oh brother, where art thou? I gave this 4 stars. I enjoy the Coen Brothers humor, and I like George Clooney's character and how he relates to the other two guys. And yeah, it's interesting. I don't know what else to say with that one. I'm also rewatching the Evil Dead franchise, so the first Evil Dead movie I've seen 2 times now. Second Evil Dead movie I've seen 3 times, and then this was my second time watching Army of Darkness. You know, I think I appreciated this more the second time because the first time I had it at 3.5 stars. Now I have it at 4 stars. I first of all, I watched this on my 4K disc from Shout Factory or Scream Factory, whatever it's called. I guess Shout Factory, but on their discs it says both Shout and Scream Factory. But anyway, Shout Factory 4K disc, and this disc looks fucking incredible. I the over the weekend I was watching a YouTube video where these guys ranked the best 4K discs, and I actually owned some of them. Like they had The Thing on there, I think, and they had Army of Darkness on there. This looked fucking incredible. I was so blown away by how good this looked, and I was really admiring the production design a lot more than the first time. Like, this is still a really competent, well made movie for as silly and ridiculous it is. Like, the practical effects and the look of everything is still really awesome. And it's just hilarious. I appreciated the humor more this time around, too. And then today I finished watching Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I like this a little less than the first one. I'm surprised that it's rated higher on Letterboxd. The first one has a 2.9, this one has 3.1. I'm not sure how this is better than the first one. This movie barely has any emotional stakes in there. It's just kind of a little too ridiculous, too silly for me. Not a whole lot going on here, but I gave 2.5 stars, so I guess you could say that's still generous. And then this one's kind of, it's blocking. I don't know why it does that with my images, but it's blocked. This movie's called Gothic Slayers. About 100 people, 150 people have seen it on Letterboxd, have it logged. And my friend Dylan Eschball from high school, he's my friend from high school, plays one of the main characters here. And it was really a joy to watch him in this ridiculous movie, which a number of people on Letterboxd seem to have rated pretty negatively, but not all of them. I mean, some people rated positively, but I really enjoyed this, honestly. This had pretty decent writing and good jokes, a good, I guess you would call it a horror comedy. It's really just a comedy, but yeah, I had a great time with this. I gave it 3.5 stars, and it's available on VOD. I think it's on Amazon. I bought it on Fandango at home to support them. I bought the digital version, and I actually really enjoyed this. This was fun. It's so cool to watch movies that you have a connection to someone in the movie. So yeah, it was really fun. And yeah, this is like a full 10 minutes now, but we had a lot of movies to get through there. So thanks for sticking around, and yeah, have a good one.